Hi Aries, this is Psychic Cheryl Lynn. I'm going to be giving you your October 2022 reading. I've chosen the 4 cards, Aries. I'll show you the 4 cards and then give the interpretation. You've got light, one step at a time, happy thoughts, worth waiting for. Okay, first thing you got, Aries, is light. Okay, God in heaven is light. It's almost like get out of the darkness, get into the light. Okay, so if you're still in the physical 3D world, Aries, still worried and have fears about what's going on in the physical 3D world, get into the light. An ascension has happened, Aries, and it's time for you to ascend. Now, Aries, what I suggest you do is, because this is coming to me like right now, is after this video, after the October 2022 reading, if you do not know what the ascension is, I have made 2 videos, and I really want you to, you may have to go back to this and get the names. In the search on YouTube, put in Psychic Cheryl Lynn, God's New Earth, and then after that video, there's Psychic Cheryl Lynn, I've Ascended, Now What? All right, please watch those 2 videos and get into the light. If you're in the darkness, get into the light. Okay, and I feel for a lot of Aries out, this is what you need to do. Get into the light, get into God in heaven, God in heaven's light. Ascend, ascend. Okay, one step at a time. So Aries, if you're trying to make changes in your life, it goes one step at a time. Okay, so if you're studying to be a real estate agent, it's going to be one step at a time. If you're studying to be a beautician, it's one step at a time. You've got to learn it. You've got to learn it, but you can do it. It's also one step at a time as far as like practicing singing and music, and one step at a time could also mean one chapter at a time when you're trying to write a book or study a book, study education, okay? Just take one step at a time. There's no rush. There's no rush, Aries. I know you're the ram. You like the ram. But no, one step at a time. Get into the light, ascend, and it's one step at a time with your life and the people in your life. Okay, Aries, so don't have this sense of urgency or like, oh, I got to get this done. One step at a time. You'll get there. And have happy thoughts. What you think and what you speak is what you manifest, Aries. So get into the light. We talked about the ascension, then have happy thoughts about yourself, your work, others, God in heaven, and being a part of God in heaven. And get rid of all negativity in all forms, Aries. I can't, I won't. Fears, worries, doubts, they don't work anymore. They do not work for you. You need to have God in heaven's peace that passes all understanding. Calm down. Take your life one step at a time, because that's what you have. You have the present. You have the now. Release the past. The past no longer serves you, Aries. Okay? And have happy thoughts about your life and where your life is going, because it's worth waiting for. Worth waiting for is step by step, working towards something because it's worth waiting for. Having God in heaven's peace that passes all understanding is worth waiting for. It's good to ascend. You know, this has to do with the ascension, Aries. I feel for all of you. Again, please look at my videos. Go on the search, Psychic Cheryl Lynn, God's New Earth. Psychic Cheryl Lynn, I have ascended, now what? And please watch those videos and learn what the ascension is. It's worth waiting for. So, writing the book, it's worth waiting for. Getting that new job, getting your education to get the new job, it's worth waiting for. Okay? But this is you can't ram through, Aries. You can't just, power on like you usually do. This is a month where you are going to totally change everything that you're comfortable with, because you're going to ascend now into God in heaven's new earth, and you're going to get on a spiritual path. And when you get on the spiritual path, it is all about one step at a time. It's all about God in heaven, peace that passes all understanding, working on yourself, okay? And that you don't have to run through life, all right? That doesn't work for you anymore. It is time for you to find your peace that passes all understanding. You do that. We have like happy thoughts here. Positive thinking does it as well. It's worth waiting for. This is a process. Aries, this is a process. Slow down. Slow down, Aries. Okay? Because this is the only time reality that you have. Slow down. Don't be running through your life and then the life is gone. All right? You are to ascend, and I've given you the information on that. Okay, Aries? Light. One step at a time. Happy thoughts. And then worth waiting for. Well, there you go, Aries. There's your October 2022 reading. I'll see you next month. Bye, Aries.